I'm going to show you guys 5 ways Hopsin used other than his talent and skill to help himself become successful that you can use in your business, YouTube channel, brand, rap career, etc. to boost yours as well. What's up guys, my name is Cakes Mitchell and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to grow your YouTube channel, your business, your brand, your rap career, whatever, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. So here we go. Number 1 is his Ill Mind rap series. Every year, usually on his birthday, Hopsin releases an installment of the Ill Mind of Hopsin rap series. In the series, he releases a song and a music video on certain topics that he has floating around in his head. So anything that Hopsin is contemplating or thinking about, he'll turn into an Ill Mind of Hopsin rap song, even more so in recent installments. For example, in the Ill Mind of Hopsin 5, he talks to the current youth. In the Ill Mind of Hopsin 6, he addresses his friend that suffered from addiction. In the Ill Mind of Hopsin 7, he addresses God and his views on religion. And in the Ill Mind of Hopsin 8, he addresses his past business partner, Damian Ritter. This Ill Mind of Hopsin rap series is a staple in Hopsin's career that all of his fans look forward to each and every year. His fans know that if nothing else, if they don't get a project or an album or anything of that nature, that they will at least get an Ill Mind of Hopsin installment. And because Hopsin talks openly about these certain subjects, his fans know that the wait is worth it. Number 2 is Hopsin's live streams. He doesn't really do these anymore, but back in the earlier days in 2010, 11, 12, Hopsin used to get on these live streams way back before they were even popular. A handful of his audience would show up and he would sit there for hours answering questions, rapping, listening to music, and just hanging out with his fans. This gave his fan base a one-on-one interaction that they wouldn't normally get otherwise. This allowed his fans to get a more one-on-one interaction with Hopsin to help develop a relationship on a more personal level. His fans that showed up for the live stream felt like they were just hanging out with Hopsin like they would any other friend. These live streams were a popular weapon that Hopsin used to help develop a very loyal fan base because they felt like they knew him individually as a person. Number 3 is his controversy and his publicity stunts. Hopsin used to never shy away from controversy, especially in his earlier days. Back when he released the Ill Mind of Hopsin 4, he called out fellow rap artist Tyler the Creator, which caused some major controversy. This brought him a lot of attention very quickly. He has also dissed in tracks the likes of Drake, Lil Wayne multiple times, Rick Ross, Lupe Fiasco, and even Novi Novak. Speaking of Novi Novak, a lot of you may not know who this is, but Hopsin had major beef with this artist. Back in late 2010 and early 2011, Hopsin and fellow artist Novi Novak had a beef with each other where they would make diss tracks to each other back and forth over the span of a couple weeks. They were very entertaining. There's about 5 or 6 of them, and I'll link all those in the description box below so you guys can relive that beef in that diss. Hopsin used these disses to help grab some of Novi Novak's fan base and bring them over to him. So in a sense, Hopsin kind of stole some of his fans and brought them over to himself. Hopsin has been known to pull some publicity stunts, and most famously is when he released Pound Syndrome. Prior to this album, he had the release of Knock Madness. On this album, he addressed multiple times that he was going to quit rap after this album and this tour was finished and he was going to move to Australia. He mentioned this in a lot of interviews and even multiple songs on the album. So everybody thought that this was Hopsin's last hurrah in his farewell tour. This brought a lot of fans to pay attention to Hopsin since this was his last couple of months. But after his farewell tour, he announced that he was releasing a new album, Pound Syndrome.
Spit it out. Come on, man. Fucking spit it out, man. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
And this took a lot of people by surprise. Number 4 is his eye contacts gimmick. One of Hopsin's most iconic images is his white eye contacts. In more recent months, Hopsin has shied away from these white eye contacts, but earlier in his career, he definitely depended on these to grab attention. Hopsin said that he needed to find a way to differentiate himself from these other African American artists in the rap game, and he wanted to do that at just one glance towards him. And Hopsin thought that since one of the first things that people look at when they look at you is your eyes, that this would be a good place to do that. So he grabbed a pair of white eye contacts and put them in every time he was on stage, in a rap video, or even in an interview. And even his hype man Swizz, SWIZZ, and at another, had black eye contacts that filled up his entire eyeballs to contrast against Hopsin's white eye contacts. And number 5 is Hopsin's rap contests. Lastly, Hopsin owned a record label called Funk Volume that would produce these rap contests called the Don't Funk Up Our Beat contest every year. And anyone and everyone could enter this contest. These people would submit their best verse or their best song and submit it as an entry to the contest. These people had hopes in impressing Hopsin and the other judges and winning a cash prize. But what a lot of people didn't realize is that these contests brought a lot of attention and publicity to Hopsin and his record label's name. So Hopsin grabbed all these different artists and all these different kids to enter his contest that learned about Hopsin as the artist and his record label that otherwise would have not known about him. I hope you guys learned something that you can implement into your business, brand, YouTube channel, or rap career. And is there anything I missed? Leave it in the comment section below, and maybe I'll make a part 2 and definitely shout you out if I do. If you guys aren't already subscribed, be sure to click that button and the bell notification icon. Thank you guys so much. My name is Cakes Mitchell. You can follow me on Twitter, just @Cakes Mitchell. And until next time.
Lift off.